Arise, minions, and welcome to unMadeGaming. We are here. We are back from one of our monthly Patreon one-shots. This one is Zoo Mafia, which is a game that is coming back to Kickstarter soon. Written by our friends over at Nerdarchy. Go check it out. It's on their website. You can get the quick start rules and a whole bunch of other cool shit. But we've also run, I don't know, half a dozen or more one-shots in Zoo Mafia over here. In another one of our continuing, definitely not a campaign or an anthology, just a one-shot. Don't look into it.
Definitely not a campaign.
Yeah. Hashtag definitely not a campaign. That's going to be one of our new emotes. It's going to say not a campaign. It's like just the words pop up. So if you guys like what we do here and you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is over on our Patreon. Just like these fine folks you see here before you. Join us over at the $5 tier. Get access to all kinds of cool behind-the-scenes stuff. Also, join us in the Discord. Be a part of the community. Be part of the conversation. Chit chat with us about all these games and all kinds of things. It's whatever's going on with your life. And as always, in the bottom right-hand corner, you will see the corruption bar. That bar serves two purposes. One, when that bar fills, I don't know, I start monkeying around. Wink, nailed it. And two, every single dollar that goes into that bar goes back to this channel for all kinds of fun stuff, like Chris's background, a mortgage, character art, things like that. Chris, anytime I can drop a pun and you just disapprovingly shake your head is we're off to the races.
That's because Tiny Time is not a monkey.
Tiny Time is not a monkey. I can start gorillaing around if you want.
I am not a fucking monkey. You want to get punched? I am an ape, you little weasley.
He's a gorilla. And yes, if you notice that Tiny Tim's name is Tiny Time, no, you didn't. Shut up.
No one saw it.
Okay.
You should fire the guy who made that mistake. Definitely fire him.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna jump in to this one shot called the Feathered Frame Up. Let's just jump right into it, as they say. The door opens. The door. With a creak like an old stage curtain, revealing a dark room drenched in gold and velvet and shadow. A scent of jasmine and cigar smoke hangs thick in the humid air, swirling lazily around a chandelier shaped like a burst of feathers frozen mid-plume. This is no ordinary perch. The walls are paneled in polished mahogany, salvaged from a sunken pleasure boat in the aquatic section of the zoo. Ornate perches rise like twisted sculptures from the floor, tiered for birds of all sizes. But only one is gilded in platinum, draped in a velvet shawl of deep blue. And there sits Don Vito Vane, a peacock of impossible elegance. His feathers catch the light like oil on water, blue, green, gold, violet. He wears a tiny diamond-studded monocle perched on his beak and a custom-tailored waistcoat sewn from molted kingfisher down. He regards you with an eye that says, "You're here because I allow it." On the far wall, an empty frame gapes like a missing tooth. Its velvet-lined interior now blank, except for the faint dust outline of a once prized painting. Below it, shattered glass sparkles in a tray like tears. I invited you here today, on this day, as I heard you were able to make your way into and out of places with a little bit of chaos and a little bit of panache. That's what I need from this crew. Call yourselves. You see that? And he waves a feathered wing towards the missing picture. That was mine, you understand. That art, that beautiful piece was mine. Hung there. And now it's gone. Those hairless apes that call themselves the zookeepers from me gawk at their little classroom.
Oh, no apes.
Did you say they're not apes?
I am no apes. Here's the proper ape. I'm here for you. Right, boss? We're gonna do this. I want to be mixed in with those apes.
Listen, here's what I want. I want it back. I want you to break in to the zookeeper's education room, their classroom, and steal back my beautiful art. You understand?
I think Augie like rocks back and forth on her hind legs and like plays with her suspenders, and she pulls out a flask out of her vest pocket and she takes a sip. She's like, "Yeah, we got it. We'll get it done."
You do this for me. Now see about getting you inroads. You to be made animals.
The petting zoo crow's ready to be made animals.
Yeah, boss, we're ready to be made animals.
You fail. Don't fail. And his other wing widens, opens up, and you see there is a hornbill that has one of those like visors with like the green, like the old school accountant visors. He has suspenders and is writing things down in a notebook. And it's almost, you see so much of him because of the green and the giant beak. But next to him is a canary. No bigger, actually smaller, really smaller than Aki even. Except you notice that the canary stands pacing around the trigger well of a Tommy gun. As you do. He says, "Listen, you get in there. You get into this classroom. You find your way in. You find my painting. Can't miss it. It's beautiful. I called it the Garden of Gilded Plumage. It's just a majestic painting of boys. You get that. You steal it back and you bring it to me. No rough ups, no monkey business. Just get it back. Get it back quick."
We don't use the M word in.
You look like a monkey to you? Do I look like a monkey to anyone in here? And he's gonna look around at like mostly not the boss people, like the other birds, the lower. Like he's not stupid enough to threaten another boss, especially not when his boss Augie is here. But he's definitely gonna threaten every henchman in the room.
You see like the birds start to like do like that like hop. And there's just a chorus of like chitters, a little beep, 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 all around this place. And John Vane goes, "Silence! I said, get it back. You get this back. No one of any importance will ever call you a monkey again. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen quick."
I like how this bird is like Niska from Firefly. You do this great job for me. Your reputation is solid.
It's solid. So he
Niska bird.
Don Vito Vane has given you a task, has tasked the petting zoo crew with returning his painting, The Garden of Gilded Plumage.
The petting zoo crew will see it done.
Yeah, boss, that's what I want to hear. Let's go do this. Let's take it back from those hairless people calling themselves apes. They're no apes. I'm an ape.
Okay, Tiny. Okay. And she'll pat his toe.
Okay, you get this done for me, and I'll owe you a marker. For now, that is all. You hear
keep standing there.
Yeah. You hear like a few of like the cheep cheeps behind you, and the door creaks open, and you see a few birds that are like pulling on the door to open it, giving you your exit.
Dima, Wenzel, let's go. And if Dom Vito had been walking in any certain way, Augie's gonna mimic it as they walk out.
Okay. So as everyone leaves this aviary penthouse, starting of course with Augie, please go ahead and describe what your character looks like, as it's been a while since we revisited the Penguins Crew. So G, what does Augie look like as he's leaving?
Yeah,
the
Augie
aviary?
is a raccoon. She's kind of paunchy a little bit. She's got a little bit of a belly because she's not obviously a resident of the zoo, but she lives in and around the all the exhibitions. What do you call them? You know what I mean? And she lives well on all the garbage that she finds there. And so she's wearing today, like she's got suspenders with like a vest over top. And I think she's got a hat, like a bowler hat.
If not, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, no, she's got a tiara. She's got a tiara.
Yes.
And it probably belonged to some child after like a birthday party. And it was like, so it's like cracked and it's clearly made out of plastic. And she's got a flask that she fits into one of her vest pockets, and it's filled with hot dog water from the hot dog cart. Yeah.
A connoisseur of hot dog water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hot dogs are popular at zoos, so it's always warm and fresh and salty.
And that makes it worse. Somehow it just makes it worse every time you speak about it.
I kind of think it's like yesterday's hot dog water.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like,
Is it warm? Or is it just room temperature?
There's some like forever stew quality of it, right? Because like I have a flask.
Yes.
And like even when using the flask, I've never emptied the flask before I put more in. So there's like a forever quality of like there's always some residual hot dog remnants at the bottom of this.
Yeah.
It's like a little skin of a hot dog.
Yeah. And she's got like underneath her vest, like in her suspenders. I guess she must have pants if she has suspenders, unless the suspenders are just clipped to the fur around her waist or something. And she's got like a little bandolier for tools. So she's got like some tools, like a revolver, a straight razor, stuff like that.
I would love it if she doesn't have pants, but has the belt with all the tools. So the suspenders goes to the belt.
Oh, there we go. That works. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
There's so many things I want to say. First of all, you don't wear a suspender with belts. But also,
I know.
I love the idea. I love the idea that like the point of suspenders is to pull your pants up, and the part that stops your pants from going up all the way is like your crotch, right? Body. And so like if you don't have the pants, nothing stops the belt from being in your armpits.
Yeah. Okay. So they're just like the
no. I love the idea. I love the cartoonish idea of like you have a belt that's just cinched so tight that it just stays there.
No, she said you had a pot belly. The pot belly keeps the belt down.
The pot belly keeps it in. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, or they just hang loose on her shoulder, and she just like it's like a security blanket, you know, like when you're wearing a backpack and it has the loose straps, and you always like hold on to them.
Yeah. Oh. I'm here for it. Who is the next person out?
Tiny's gonna go last. He's the muscle. He leaves last when everyone else is out.
Fine, I guess Dima would be next. Boss, why do we talk to these people? They always give promise of reputation, but never money. Him and his swiveling one of his wings together with his bowler hat and his sweater. No one knows where his weapons and equipment appear from because he's no bigger than the size of a person's hand.
Love it.
And then when Augie speaks, the accent is no longer there because she was just mimicking Dom Vito's accent. It's like, well, we gotta do the missions and we gotta get certified or verified, whatever you call them.
Made, gotta be made, boss.
Yeah, we gotta be a maid crew. And
In
then
my homeland,
then
money
we make
came
the
first.
money.
No one cared about reputation. Your reputation you gained by power.
Reputation is everything. Right, Wenzel?
One's money gains reputation. If you do not have reputation, if you're broke.
That's what we steal the money for.
I
Wenzel!
think Wenzel.
Okay,
Wen-
go ahead.
Yeah, Wenzel would probably get pushed out of the door by Tiny at some point because he's darting back and forth between every single bird. He doesn't have a cool hat. He's not cool like that, but he probably has a jacket with one arm missing, torn half off, no shirt, no pants, maybe one shoe if he managed to find one. And every bird he goes up to goes, "Do you have eggs? Do you have eggs? Eggs? No, no." And he literally runs until Tiny whacks him out of the door. But he's literally back and forth, and he's asking the same birds that he's asked before, which is why like he has to be pushed out until he gets to arguing. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where? Let's go.
Wenzel,
And he just walks off.
Wenzel, we gotta get the garden of gilded plumage, she says in his accent.
Boss says it's time to go, Weasel, and Tiny's gonna grab like him, just hold him in one hand, and just start walking out with other. As Tiny is a 300-pound full-size gorilla, so he is much larger than other people in the petting zoo crew in every way, and he is definitely the muscles. He's just like gorilla muscles all over, silverback. But he does have like a really like tacky suit on that is like seen better wear, but it's like he only has the shirt, also the suspenders that goes to actual pants. But since he's a gorilla, he doesn't have footwear since he just has 4 hands. And he also wears like a tiny bowler hat on top that like must be clipped on or something because it's like too tiny for his head and it always sticks there. And you can see like usually he has Aki running across him at all times. As long as there's someone like in the petting zoo crew, he doesn't mind. But anyone else, he would just flick off. And as they're about to leave, he takes up his like muscle roll, leaves last. So if anyone tries anything, they would try it with him and none of his crew. And when he sees that the weasel is not leaving, he's just gonna grab him with one hand and just knuckle it out with the other.
How did gorilla get in petting zoo?
I'm not in the petting zoo. I'm just part of the petting zoo crew because boss let me. The boss is great. Thanks, boss.
For some reason,
He's
I
also not part of
fully
the zoo.
yeah.
Sure, you
Yeah,
can
it's
do the
fully
petting
not
zoo.
part of the zoo at all. Neither is Aki. For some reason, I fully pictured Tiny Tim in a dickie, just like the fake front of a tuxedo, which
I
is.
think because my very much AI generated image very much looks like the generated front.
Do you have
So,
an image on your?
I do have. I usually have the background because that's on my home computer. For those who don't know, I'm at my parents' place, so I don't have access to my stuff.
I just
Yeah.
realized
So I just picture him in a dickie.
Yeah, I don't think any
Sure.
of the members of the petting zoo crew are actually in the petting zoo. So I don't think weasels
No,
are
I
in the
don't
petting
think
zoo
so.
either, and neither is
No.
the tiny bird.
No, you don't pet weasels.
Yeah.
They'll bite you.
Yeah, so
Um,
the petting zoo crew is completely set up by non-petting, no pet animals.
Yeah, I don't think. Anyone. You have an orangutan.
Yeah.
Who's Bob? Is
Squirrel.
Bob, I don't know. I don't know what Bob is.
I don't know either what Bob is.
I think Bob was a gorilla too. And you have,
Bob
you
was
have
a gorilla,
2
yeah.
birds.
Mm.
Yeah, no one is a pettable animal by traditional standards. Maybe that's why the Billy Goats Gruff can't stand you. the Gruff
Yeah.
brothers in the goat pen.
And they just eat,
That's-
they just eat all their garbage.
yeah.
Can't be trusted.
You eat their garbage and you hang out in their house and you don't even go here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, so you guys head back to, it sounds like, the petting zoo area. To which you see, the petting zoo is up to it's up to its own business here as you return. Night has fallen in the zoo. The zookeepers have all but left, leaving only the few that stay overnight to maintain any sort of animal safety standards. And as such, the zoo sort of erupts into its rigorous crime-based nightlife. Also, I just imagined the the petting zoo as the petting zoo must have its own brothel, which is also called the petting zoo, like,
Yeah.
like the heavy petting zoo.
Yeah.
God, why, brain? Why are you doing this to me?
Oh, I can see like a cheaping, like oh, my wool when I pet me, $5.
Yeah.
There's a God, we're off track already. There's a so like the guy who made Family Guy, I can't remember his name right now, has a like it's like a long, it's like a movie kind of, and it's his cavalcade of cartoons, and so it's just like a bunch of shorts, and one of them is a sheep who likes to get sheared too much, and the farmer is like shearing the sheep, and he's like, oh yeah, fucking shear me, and the farmer's like, all right, come on, dude, no,
Are you talking about
I can't.
Seth MacFarlane?
Seth MacFarlane, that's what it is. Seth
Mhm.
MacFarlane's cavalcade of cartoons.
Jesus.
Not for kids.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
funny.
So we meet up behind the heavy petting zoo brothel.
The base of operations, the petting zoo crew is behind the
Yeah.
heavy petting zoo brothel.
Yeah. Because we're not actually members of the petting zoo, so we're like,
Yeah.
We could just use their sign and tack on like heavy petting zoo, and we just have petting zoo, and then we just tack on crew and then arrow to the other way.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a bracket and then an arrow that points at heavy. This is petting zoo crew, not to be confused with heavy petting zoo.
Yeah,
God
and on
damn.
and so on the back of the brothel, we have a map drawn out of the a very crude map of the zoo, and we have we have to figure out where the education room is, or the education building.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think so you guys meet back around the side of the heavy petting zoo.
Like how we're just building the world of the zoo.
Yeah. I don't make up places. You guys make them up. So you make your way, Jesus Christ. You make your way around the heavy petting zoo with your newfound tasking from Don Vito Vane. As you all gather around your familiar stomping ground, what are you doing? How are you planning to figure this out?
Whatever boss says, we'll do. I will break us in or out or break anything in our way. Just tell me where to break, boss.
All right. And I think Augie's gonna sit on a like one of the apparatus that the goats use to climb on, you know. And she's just like, all right. And she's gonna point, how far away is the education room or building from, is it a room or a room inside a building? And how far away is it from the petting zoo?
It is its own standalone building.
Okay.
It is a
Which is
one-room building.
Okay, so
I
it's
mean,
kinda like a
that's not
pavilion
such a- there's
type
probably
thing?
like a bathroom in there, but it's its own standalone thing, and it's called Education Center.
Mm.
And it is you would know, as someone who just is sort of like a zoo vagrant. You're because like no one questions a raccoon.
Everyone loves
being around.
raccoons.
So you would see people. It's like a place where like you can bring the human kids to learn about animal things, right?
Mhm.
So you would know that it is obviously locked at night. It's locked whenever it's not in use. The zookeepers would have the keys, but it is technically it is outside of the zoo, but there is an entrance from within the zoo to get to it. Right, so like the building itself is outside of the fence line, but there is a door in the fence, like to get into this place from within the zoo.
Okay.
It's a matter of getting the keys or finding a way to break in.
Now, remember, boss, we still have our golf cart. The 6-geared electrical golf cart we had
Yeah.
from before.
And I don't have any more of that high grade poo left. All right. Okay, so how far away is it? Like, do we need the cart?
You don't need the cart to get anywhere in the zoo.
We
It's
drive
just
the cart because we're cool.
yeah, it's cool and possibly faster.
We also don't know how big this picture is, or did we get a sense of how big it is?
You got a sense of how big it is based on like the frame that it was in. And it is unless they reframed it, it just seems to be like a painting. Like it's for us humans, it's a poster. It's a poster.
Like, hang in there, and it's a cat.
Yeah, except it's like it's like Chris's background, but all birds.
It's a kid's rollout with like bird A is named this, bird B is named this.
Yeah, 100%. You're getting there. You're
More
getting it.
flamingos. There's more flamingos in it.
Yeah. With bird
Beautiful
facts.
art.
Yeah. A beautiful art piece, guys. Come on, obviously.
Right.
So like it can be rolled up.
Okay, perfect.
Mm.
All right. How about
Boss, let's take the cart. I can drive. I promise you, I've been training. I'm really good at it now. I can make the sharp turns. I can make it go so fast. I've got all the gears to work on this electrical golf cart.
what is the like what does Dima and Wenzel do? Like what is their class?
Class-wise,
Like I'm
Yes.
honestly
the
forget what the class names are called, but
I'm the safe cracker.
I think I am a lookout. I'll have to.
Okay.
I
maybe
think
we'll-
lookout as well.
Okay.
Wait, are you both lookouts? Oh.
I don't
think
know.
so.
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
But doesn't
I'm a
actually
good-
say on the thingy dingy.
I just went with the most exemplary, like I'm a gorilla and I'm a goon because it just works. Easy to remember. It's only muscle. That's all there is.
Yes.
Also, Chris, your it's been a while, Chris, but your character sheet is only half done. So It's been a while since you played Wenzel, but you don't have any of your playbooks in there. Your playbook moves.
Yeah, I
Moves that are like
noticed
unique
that.
to your class.
Oh man.
Is the whole
I think you
Senator
moved
Zoo
it. I'm
Mafia
blaming you.
pinned in the Discord? I'll quick. If it is, I'll look there quickly.
They might be in the Google Doc thing that you and
Yeah. I
Yeah.
found
Let me know
Okay,
what class I was.
it. Quick start.
Start. bidding.
Guys, we're professionals here. Just so you know,
Yeah,
everyone out
totally.
there, we're totally professionals.
So
that's all right.
with-
Chris showed up with all the confidence of someone who had a full character sheet, so I applaud him. That's how I show up to every stream, and then I don't record some, and sometimes there's no audio.
so it's also like one room, so there's no point in like trying to find a layout, like a map of the layout of the room.
You could.
Yes, I am a
Room.
lookout.
Hmm.
Dima is lookout.
Okay.
We're totally professional. We totally remember our character sheets and don't have to quickly look at the game book.
Maybe we can go talk to Jorge, the educational owl. You know, the one that can't fly out into the real world because he loves the humans too much.
Sure, boss. Let's go squeeze him for some information.
Yeah, maybe he gets. I've seen him in there. Doesn't he go in there and he like the kids get to pet him and stuff? Weird.
So we use network of eyes and ears.
That was
as an
the-
ability.
That was like pulling your own teeth. Jorge, the educational Owl.
I was trying to think of an educational owl that starts with a J, but I couldn't.
Mike, it doesn't work if you're dying on us. You need to
Yeah,
get your shit
that was-
together. Run
that was
this
the
game.
slowest improv ever.
Take
Look,
control, man. Take control of this.
what do you want from me?
That was the proper noun, adjective, noun. that was like a hard Mad Lib, dude.
Please laugh.
Please clap. Ironically, I have an NPC that's like for what you want. But I kind of want to go with Jorge the educational owl.
No, wait. Let me just Google.
No, it's too late. It's too late.
It's too late.
J.
Oh fuck.
Oh, Jorge the Jaguar. How about that?
No, it's Jorge.
No, fuck no.
Jorge the jellyfish.
Jorge, the educational owl. That is like really a sloth in disguise.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know what's better, my character name or Jorge the educational owl.
Well, if we're going with it, I'm gonna write it down.
I
You
had
write it down.
just for reference, I had Sticky Ricky the raccoon was the NPC that I made. So
I don't trust Sticky Ricky. What else? What?
No. Gee, if Jorge the educational owl isn't on the wiki by tonight, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Educational owl.
oh, what is this
Yeah.
game? Okay.
I think it's everything Dave ever wanted from you.
All right.
Yeah.
To the
truly.
heavy, to the petting zoo crewmobile.
Right, boss.
Can I use, if we're starting a job, can I use my network of eyes and ears ability real quick?
You may. Also, turns out Wenzel and Dima both lookouts.
Okay.
So network of eyes and ears, you get information about a place at the beginning of the job. Roll plus sly. What place are you trying to get information about?
The education sensor. And Dima's going to call his three friends, Pan America and Canaan, those stupid finches from the next zoo over.
Okay. Go ahead and roll sly for me.
Failure. I knew they were stupid finches.
Okay. So you get -1 forward. So your next roll has a -1. Your finch friends tell you that the education building is enormous. There is one entrance only. None of the windows open. There are no other ways in other than the front door, and the front door has no less than 5 different locks on it. There is constantly a zookeeper inside the education office as well.
How much of this does Dima actually believe?
I mean, all of it. They're not lying to you. They fully believe what they're saying to you. -1 forward is perfect. Ironically enough, Wenzel, you also have a network of eyes and ears.
Building.
Would you like to use that as well?
Yes,
please.
Dima's the air, Wenzel's the ground, so they have totally
Yes.
different contact networks.
So go ahead. Yeah, the different networks. Go ahead and roll me sly.
By the way, Mike, should I ever set my character sheet from the last time we were playing? Because I still have a lot of numbers from those times. Like my health is at 6, my forwards at -1. I don't know if you want to
Have a
reset
lot of
those.
numbers. Your forward should be back to 0,
Mhm.
and your health should be, I believe, 10.
Okay, good.
Um,
A failure, but a double.
You did get a double. Let me see. You got a 6, which is a failure, and then Dave made the most complicated. So a failure, a 1 through 6, with a double on the ally and enemy. Let's see here. Doubles with ally. A failure gets you. Failure gets you 2 XP.
Sweet.
So you get a failure. Ally boss, right? Yeah. Yes, that's right. And then let me see here. Yes. Yeah. I'll say just for sake of the fact that I wrote it and I make the rules. Wenzel, you know Sticky Ricky, the raccoon. Sticky Ricky is a fence here in the zoo. And you meet up with Sticky Ricky, and he has actually he's actually been inside the education room, and he can tell you that if you can get in through the aquarium, there's a way into the pipes. That's a secret back entrance. Only a select few know how to get into that. And he has seen one of the humans shimmy in through the air vent on top of the building. But that was only he's only seen that once. And he thinks that the snow might have helped shoot him down the air vent. So you'd have to provide some sort of lubrication to get into the air vent.
What's a zookeeper doing sliding through the air vent on the snow?
It's Santa Claus.
Yeah. It's like, why is there a human going through the
Let's
roof
make
air
a joke
vent?
about Santa.
It's a Santa Claus joke.
Oh.
Only saw it one time, and there was snow around. So you now know there's potentially 2 more entrances, Wenzel. Hope that helps you. Sticky Ricky, by the way, has driving gloves, fingerless driving gloves, and an eye patch that he occasionally moves back and forth. And he has a number of candies on his body. And by on his body, I mean they're all hard candies stuck to him. Obviously.
Sticky Ricky.
So you know that there's an entrance in the aquatic section if you want to go through the pipes. There's an entrance on the roof, but you might need some lubrication to slide down the air vent. And the front door has no less than 5 locks, and there is a person inside at all times. You all have solid information. Does Augie or Tiny have any before the start of session rolls?
Nope.
It's all about time. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Nope,
It would
mine
say
are-
like at the beginning of a job.
Yeah, no, mine are all when we play. Mine is like assisting other people because I'm a goon and just being fucking hard ass.
Cool. Guys, you have a wealth of information about this. Do you still need to go to Jorge, the educational owl?
Yes, we need to go to already. With every fiber in my body, we need to go to already.
But I might be able to get some like owl pellets from him.
Yes, maybe you can.
I could make grenades out of them. You heard me.
What?
Can Dima just
What are we
go
doing right
chase
now?
droids while you do whatever you want to do?
We're going to write the educational owl to steal pellets to make grenades.
All right, fine. We'll leave Jorge alone this time.
No. We're it's
Crew.
it's happening. G. You guys, are you taking the cart?
Yes, we're taking the card. God damn it, boss, get on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys had
No, it's a 6th-geared golf cart.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You guys head down. I remember why I don't run these, because I don't get there's no it's fucking madcap. You guys
so
make your way
silly.
around the zoo to the aviary, to the avian section, and you make your way to the owl enclosure. And you make your way to the South American bird section, or the cartel, as it's called. And you make your way down there, and you see the owl exhibit. And you see an owl-sized owl, an appropriately owl-sized bird. You see wings sort of back, and you see this beautiful spotted owl. And you see a number of other birds gathered around this owl, and the owl is regaling them with tales as you sort of pull up. And how much familiarity does Jorge, the educational owl, have with all of you?
I think Augie has come bearing chunks of hot dog before from when she's collected her water, and so Jorge is good because they spend a lot of time with the humans. So any information regarding the humans, they've been pretty reliable in the past. So she always
is
keeps
rather
them.
standoffish with the educational owl, because when Dima was part of the Al Capone crew, Dima was among many thugs that were sent to try to get Jorge to join the Al Capone crew and rough him up a bit if he refuses.
Yeah, and then so she's got a small little baggie that has some chopped up hot dogs in it. Because I'm not actually gonna kill like a mouse and give it to him.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not a savage.
You wanna bop a mouse? I can bop a mouse.
No, we're not killing any mice.
I mean, there's some mice that owes
That's
me
the
money.
last group of people you want to anger is the mice.
Hey, there's that mouse.
Tiny being like Lenny.
Mickey, you owe me money, Mickey. Want some of that money, Mickey?
There's two groups of people you don't want to anger. It's the ants and the mice. I'm telling you.
I'm boss, but he still owes me money.
You pull up in your golf cart, and you see that Jorge dismisses the animals that have been gathered around, and he sort of glides down towards the edge of the enclosure, and he appears, and he sees. Remind me again, where does Augie ride in this cart that is mostly taken up by Tiny?
Well, because Aki isn't here, Aki is the boss. But when Aki's got squirrel business to attend to, Augie steps in. So I think they're in the passenger seat, like sitting proper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see.
She will get out and go to the fence, like the gate, like the grate of the enclosure.
So you see that Jorge glides down. And he lands on his perch, and you see him kind of like hop back and forth, and his head, turns, and he says,
Buenos dias, Jorge.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás?
I don't speak Spanish. Sí. I need some information from you. But she like changes her voice whenever she's talking to a different here. Sí, come. I need some.
Buenos dias. I don't speak Spanish.
I had to think about that. Like, how the hell do you say hello in Spanish?
Oh,
good day. It's the middle of the night. It's a good day. I speak Spanish. That's how every Spaniard is greeting each other. Just ask Lake to. He will tell you. Some Spanish people just
why did I
say,
make
good
you
day, I
do
just speak
the
Spanish.
Panther?
Yeah, you say in Spanish, you say hi, good afternoon, and he responds with, hey, how are you? And then you say, I don't speak Spanish.
How are you? I don't think I know that. I don't know if I know how to answer that in Spanish. She'll speak Spanish. She'll say, "Oh, I'm good. I'm
No.
good."
I
Good.
love the idea of you being like, I don't speak Spanish.
Jesus Christ.
with a Spanish accent.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't speak. No, I don't. In the moment, I'm going back to Dom Vito's accent. Like, I don't speak Spanish.
So Jorge looks to you and says, hey, it's okay. We speak normal. What can I do for you?
We have a job, and she leans against like the fence with like one arm up and like trying to be all sly. It's like, we got a job.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have to break into the educational center.
Oh, yeah. I've been inside the education office. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What can you tell us? Like, I hear it's like Fort Knox over there.
Oh, what can I tell you about the? Well, let me tell you this: when you go inside the education office, you are wearing a hood.
What?
What?
What do you mean you're wearing a
What?
hood?
When you go inside the education office, yes, you are wearing the.
You wear a hood?
Hood. Yeah, yes.
Monsters.
Boss.
Yeah. Of course. They put the bag over your head.
Boss, I'm not wearing a hood. Will mess with my hat.
Yeah. She straightens
Chris
her
is the only
scarf.
one that gets the joke and is dying about it.
No, I know the joke, but Augie doesn't get it.
Chris is inconsolable right now.
This is so ridiculous. I love this owl.
Yeah.
I
I can get you. Listen, I have some friends in low places. I can get you a bag.
But if there's a bag over our head, how are we gonna see where we're going?
Oh, you just walk right in the front door. Put the bag on your head. You walk in the front door.
Boss, I'm not wearing a bag.
I don't know if this is that doesn't sound right to me.
And then listen, it's very loud in there. And then there are a lot of little tiny humans, the little ones.
But we're
The
going in
offspring?
tonight when it's closed.
And then they touch you. Oh, what?
It's closed.
But the little fake ape's gonna touch me, boss.
Well then once you get the bag on your head, you just walk right in.
She turns and looks at Dima and Wenzel like, huh?
And then inside there is
Not happening.
There is the room. There are books in the room, and there are pictures in the room, and there are. Oh, don't be confused. There are animals in the room, but they're not real.
Have you seen a new artwork? With flamingos in it? Dom Vito wants it.
Well, I have not seen that, but I do know that the offspring, they make what they think is art. Sometimes they make it with food, or sometimes they make it with their hands.
So confused right now. Okay, but can you get us a bag?
Oh yeah, I can get you bags.
Boss, come on. No hat. My hat, boss. I'm not wearing the bag on my head. Let's just go there and just pull the door out.
Oh, Tiny, I can get you a bag that will fit over the hat.
You're gonna mess with the hat. Do you see the hat? You see the hat, so it's like all crooked and stuff.
Hey, listen. You can take the hat, put the bag on, put the hat.
Boss, I don't like this. I don't like this at all, boss.
Get us the bags. And she like flashes like a little bit of the hot dogs in the bag. Like, get us the bag, and I'll give you the bag.
You see his eyes go wide and his head fully rotates, and then like, whoop. He looks to you and says, "Okay, stay right there," and he takes off and flies to a different part of the apiary, leaving the
Speaking Spanish to all the other owls.
Yeah.
Wenzel comes running out of his cage.
You have a
And
cage?
he's got owl. So Wenzel was running around, and he comes
Yeah, yeah.
back out to Oggy with owl pellets and goes, "Do you want these?" And he drops them on the floor, and he runs off into another cage and comes back with some other bird's pellets and
Other
gives them
pellets?
to Oggy again. He goes, "Was these the ones you wanted?" And he drops them, and he runs off, and he's just running between cages.
Yes.
I love that.
And
I
she
love that.
opens like a pouch and like flaps it, and then scoops these owl pellets into this bag.
Boss, why don't we just go in through the roof? Save
I
us
thought
this
you said the window
ridiculous
don't
trouble.
open. Well, we'll get the hood.
Window may not open. We break window.
Yes, we're getting some options here. We're getting some options. We'll get these
I'm
hoods.
not wearing a hood.
We'll see what it's like, and
I'm not
then
wearing a hood.
because I can also pick the
I'm with
lock.
Tiny. I am not wearing hood. You
We're not wearing hoods,
No,
boss.
you can't wear a hood because you got to be the lookout.
Yeah,
You slowly-
I can't wear a hood, boss, because I'm a lookout.
You're not a lookout. We've
Uh,
talked
Worth
about
a try.
Jorge flies back and he lands down. He says, okay, listen. I got you different size bags for your head. This is this one. And he like reaches and throws one out. And it's Dima sized. It's like a little bag. And he says, this one is for you. And throws one out to
Dima
Wenzel.
just casually spins the cylinder of his revolver with his wing.
Okay.
That on me, and you are roast bird.
So just to
I'm not-
clarify, these are like the hoods.
I'm not
that
here
they
to
put
dress
on-
you.
Are
What?
these like the hoods that they put on?
It's just like a cloth bag. So yes, it's just
Yeah.
but they would all fit in your hands. This one for you, and this one. This was hard to get. Okay, Tiny, but this one's for you. Okay. And he throws you one, and Augie, you might recognize this as a black pillowcase. The only thing he had big enough to fit on Tiny Time's head. And he says, "Okay, so listen, this is what I do. Right? I come down, and the zookeeper puts the bag on my head. You can do that yourself. And then we walk over, and then we just walk inside the education center. And then in you go. So
she just nods, but it's like, and then she will hand him the bag of hot dogs.
this is a good trade, Augie. This is a
Yeah.
good trade. And if there's anything else you need from me, Jorge, or the other educational birds here,
Yes.
we can. I can facilitate. Oh.
Oh, can the education birds be the professor crew?
Maybe.
Just making sure I write hood on my
Yeah. You have a hood.
gray list.
You have a raccoon-sized hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple of us, right? There's an eagle. There's a hawk. There's a good number of us. Lima, if you want, I know once upon a time you tried to, I know you've changed your feathers, so to speak. If you want, I can get you in on the educational crew. Meet the kids, chit chat.
Hey, and she like stands in front.
Hey, listen, you can earn some extra food on the side, yeah?
Emo rides with us, the petting zoo crew, okay?
Tiny's gonna move up to be like even closer and more threatening behind Augie.
I would offer, but you don't even live here.
He's migratory, all right?
No, I meant you. I would offer to let you in, but you don't.
No.
They don't let. You're like a stray.
Wow.
Well, you don't have a house here, okay? Anyway, if there's anything else you need from me, Jorge, the educational owl, don't hesitate, okay? Okay. He flies off.
I'll ring the school bell and she will like, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go, boss.
And we will make our way towards
Definitely gonna try to burn some rubber with the golf cart.
yeah.
Today's episode brought to you by the competition of who has less composure, me or Chris.
Dima's response, honestly, probably would have been no thanks. Your place is too warm. Because Dima lives in the Arctic enclosures.
Yeah.
Because he's from Siberia.
So where are you going as you speed off from here?
We're gonna make our way towards the education center, but just park a little bit away, then we can sneak closer.
Right. Is it good here, boss? Dima, you see anything? Is this good? Good place? Put the golf cart right here.
Keep your eyes open for Lopez. He's all over the place. Mario
Hey,
Why
Lopez.
are you doing this to yourself, G?
I hate
Mario
that Lopez guy.
is
Hate
the
that Lopez guy.
established night guy.
Did we establish that Mario
Yeah,
Lopez is
Mario
the,
Lopez.
I
Mario
did.
Lopez. I have a clear memory of this as well. Mario Lopez is one of the night zookeeper watchman guys that we.
I think you called him Lopez, Keeper Lopez, and I called him Mario.
I guess can I put the peepers to work to scout the area?
Golly. Yes. Let me see.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to park the
It's
golf
an
cart in an
awareness
area. I'm gonna try to park the golf cart in a hidden area, but it's easy accessible if we need to get out quick.
Yes. Dima, go ahead and put your peepers to work and roll me awareness.
Ooh, yay!
Critical success with
Let's
a double
go.
with a
And a
neutral and an
double.
enemy boss, which means it's both good and bad.
Okay. Double with a neutral boss. And a big success. Okay. So you got a critical success. Everyone gains +1 forward.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
What does the enemy boss do?
And an enemy boss.
Hmm.
Wild. Let me see here. Doubles with a neutral boss, everyone gets +1 forward. And with a enemy boss, everyone gets -1 forward.
So nothing happens.
So
No,
Wow.
you get it. Yeah, you get a +1 and a -1. Did it roll your previous -1 forward?
Yeah, I had it set to -1, and then it upticked to 0 after I rolled it.
Oh, it did. It did roll it. You got a 6, a 5, and a 2, -1. 6, 5, 2, -1 does not equal.
6, 5, 11, 12, 13, minus
Oh, yeah.
1, 12.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah. Nah,
That's how numbers work, guys.
Yes,
In case you were
it
wondering,
is.
that is in fact how numbers work.
I
Yeah,
studied-
so everyone I think should be at 0 forwards. It does -1 +1
Yeah.
doesn't balance.
Okay.
I studied numbers for more than 6 years in a higher education. I know numbers.
Wow,
Mhm,
aren't you
mhm.
fancy?
I am.
Maybe you should join the educational bird crew.
Maybe I should.
with Jorge the educational owl as
I mean, it's very tempting now.
famously named and has been here the whole time.
I do know how to order 2 beers in Spanish. I mean, I'm set.
Yeah, I mean, really, all you have to know is "Hola, buenos dias." So you can buy.
Hola, buenos dias. I don't speak Spanish.
Well, actually, for you, Ike, when all you need to know is "un cerveza, por favor."
No,
That's,
dos cervezas, por favor.
yeah,
You
yeah.
need 2 beers. One for you and one for your lady.
That's true.
Or one for each hand.
Then I need
Um,
4 por favor.
Yeah.
4 cervezas, por favor.
No.
I gotta actually ask Dave how that works. Like you have
Spanish?
no, like
James,
the
James,
doubles.
as a guy
doubles
from
thing?
New Jersey, how does Spanish work?
So like on in the book the options are no doubles, doubles and ally boss, doubles and neutral boss, doubles and enemy boss, and then triples. So I think it's meant to be.
Wasn't that the bosses where there were 6s? So doubles is like 2 3s, but doubles with boss is like if there's a 6 somewhere in there. I have a vague recollection of
Yes.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the thing is,
you can just get regular doubles.
I have zero recollection of how this works. So,
So if you have doubles and a 6 on an alley boss and a 6 on other boss, but now we have doubles with 6s and 1 6 on each boss.
Yeah, that's the confusion. So I got to ask him about
Yeah,
that. I got to ask him what that means.
maybe it's the
Um,
both or first one.
That's what I did. I just did both, which is everyone gets a +1, or no. Okay, so I'm wrong. I can't read. Doubles on a neutral boss is everyone gets +1 forward, and doubles on an enemy boss is you get -1 forward. So only Dima is at 0. Everyone else should be +1 forward.
Okay.
That's that might be the how it works. Either way, that's how it works for now. So Dima, you do succeed incredibly. You look around, and here's what you know: there are windows. They appear to be all closed. There is a door. There is only one lock on the door. And there are a number of air conditioning vents on the top. All have like front panels on them. The birds were right. I believe the finches were right. And there is only one entrance into this place. However, what you do notice is you can understand how their misconception might be that there's always a person inside. There is there is like a safety guy dummy in a zookeeper uniform that is like propped up, holding a sign inside there.
Is it cardboard Mina in a zookeeper uniform?
Yes.
Cardboard Lopez.
Yeah, there's a cardboard Mario Lopez. Yeah, no, there's like if you ever seen like the road construction dummies that just hold the flag, there's like one of those, but it's holding a sign that says something about education. Probably like education's fun. Essay.
Hey boss,
written
look
by
over
Jorge.
there. Fake person trying to trick us. When did I turn Jamaican?
I don't know. So you did a couple of minutes ago. You did, and you see that I'll say on a 12. You also see that that zookeeper Mario Lopez is making his rounds because you can see the flashlight sort of moving around and is not here yet, but is headed in this direction and probably will be here in, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 minutes.
Boss, we have Boss, we have 20 minutes to get this done. The zookeeper is coming. You see him?
Lopez. And she
I'm ditching the accent. I've lost it.
Just imagine Augie runs up to zookeeper Mario Lopez and goes, "Hola,
yeah. Just Gollum screams at him and runs away.
Mario Lopez goes, "Ay, Dios míos! A raccoon that speaks Spanish! That's crazy!"
That's loco.
And then Augie goes, "I don't speak Spanish," and then runs off.
Does this look like Spanish to you? Okay.
In my head, fucking Augie the raccoon is slowly becoming if Danny DeVito were a raccoon, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Her voice.
I just love the Buenos Dias. I don't speak Spanish.
She's just changing her voice all the time.
I think that's me, a raccoon that speaks Spanish.
We'll get Tiny to park the cart in some foliage. That way, if Lopez comes by, he's not going to see it.
Yeah, that was my plan to keep it hidden, but keep it accessible. So if things go south, we can just bail.
Yeah.
Keep it secret, keep it safe, as someone.
Yeah, and then we'll towards the building.
Okay, you make your way towards the education center.
And then go, Wenzel, are you capable of taking care of that guy if he gets too close?
He's shaking as he's drinking from a pigeon egg, and he goes, "What?
Where did you get that?"
I have a stash. Go on."
Demon
And
needs
he
to
holds
stop
it forward,
questioning
it
what Winslow
stinks.
thinks.
Are you going to be able to
It's
take care of
rotten.
Lopez if he gets in here or gets too close to us?
Yes, and he runs off. He runs to the
egg.
cart and then back, and he goes, "The cart's still there. It's good. We got it."
The egg is disgusting, but a hot dog water, that's completely fine.
Well, it's not rotted. It's just salty.
Rotten eggs. They're great.
Yeah.
Good for you. Nutritious.
Yeah.
Tima has here is having serious questions about which choosing crew like this.
Nah,
Me
they
too
might-
as well.
We're the good crew. Stick with us and you'll be a made bird
Tima
in
just
no
likes
time.
Tiny.
Mm-hmm. All right. Can I try and pick the lock for the door?
With what?
I have safe cracking tools.
With the hot dog. Let's
Hold
go.
on.
Do you really?
It's the hot dog.
It says there is no door. I can open anything with tools and time. That's
You
mine.
don't have one of those things.
Oh, what do I have?
Damn it,
I
we don't have
have-
tools. Why didn't you bring the tools, boss?
Oh, I saw
bottom of
safe
the door,
cracking
Mike.
tools, so I
That
assumed.
How big is the gap at the bottom of the door? Bearing in mind, this is just an education center. It's not Fort Knox.
Mhm.
it's not Fort Knox. You're right. There would be some weather stripping, but I don't think that would pose too much of a challenge for you.
I mean, is there like just a ventilation
I would
shaft
say
that I
less
could
than
reach
an
up?
inch.
Either that or just an we're gonna call it ventilation shaft that I could just sort of shove him through.
Yeah, or weasels are like mice, right? Like if they can get their head through it, they can get their whole body through it.
Hey, I can get
Yes.
him through anything. Just give me a second.
Can Wenzel get through the gap?
Yes,
Squeeze through
there
something
is
less
there
than
is
an
probably
inch?
like it's less than, I don't know, what's the roughly 2 centimeters, less than 2 centimeters.
Can I help with this in the very way that you picture that I'm gonna help with this?
You tell me how you want to help with this, and
I
and
am
if
all
Wenzel says
muscles.
okay.
I am all muscles. I'm gonna take Wenzel and just shove him through that crack in the door.
Wenzel, are you down to be forced through the crack?
I mean, he wouldn't stop Tiny. He would try and get through the hole, and if he got forced through a crack, he got forced through the crack.
Let's
Okay.
go, baby. I can
Um,
because I have a goon ability. You got it, boss. I can assist someone else. Like if you want to do it more rules tight, when they try to bop, bring the heat, or start spitting. And I think he's trying to bop the door.
I don't know that he's trying to bop the door. I don't think he's trying
He
to bop the
starts-
door.
He starts spitting the door.
I don't think that's true either.
Okay, fine.
I think I want to say maybe commit a caper, if not get out of a jam. So commit caper is sly. Get
Yeah.
out of a jam is
I'll
mock.
take that.
You'll take commit a caper. Do you have anything that
Commit a
can help
caper, yeah.
you with that?
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, see everything. You can see things others miss. Your senses are so sharp, you can pick out the best routes and options in the blink of an eye. When you use get out of a jam, use awareness instead of moxie.
Okay, you can use
Cool.
that and you
I'll
get
take
out of the
that.
jam and use awareness instead.
There you go.
Yeah,
That'll
go
be
for it.
good.
So give me that get out of a jam roll with Moxie. Okay.
They
Okay.
didn't
so we
even
got
need my help.
doubles with an ally boss. So doubles with an ally boss is a success, and you gain a marker. So you can take your marker from 5, which is what it starts at, and put it up to 6.
Oh, it starts at 5.
Yeah,
Yes, it starts at 5.
because you can lose markers if shit goes wrong.
And as a reminder for the rules that we definitely use all the time, and not the one that Dave called us out on for never using, markers are currency that you can spend, and they let you do stuff. But it's also, I think it's also like your health. Here.
Yeah, if you have 0 markers, you're moved out of the zoo, and the character is dead for all purposes.
Yeah, you're like taken out of the session.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're taken out of the game according to the rules.
Oh yeah, it's true. If
You're-
you run out of markers, your character is
dead.
euthanized. It says.
You're dead.
or taken to another zoo or someplace else unpleasant. I didn't finish.
Taken to upstate New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the farm upstate New York. That's what happens if you lose your markers.
Anytime triples are rolled, move the marker meter up 1. On a failure or success with consequences, it can go down by 1. So you can use it to create a success, negate some damage, negate a hard move done by me to you. You can use it to add +3 to a wallop, or you can use it to edit a scene. You want to spend.
Shouldn't he move it up twice though? Because he rolled doubles twice.
No, it's every time triples are rolled. But on a double with an ally boss, you get +1 marker.
Oh, okay.
There's like a whole chart for it all. So on a 12, you get to describe how exactly you get through the door. So you tell me, Chris, how do you get through that door?
I think while they're chatting, Wenzel just chugs the rest of his egg and smashes it on the floor like a football move. Smashes it on the floor, and he just runs at the door and dives. And because it's a smooth concrete floor, he slides under with his arms out. And as he stops, just his tail's sitting outside of the door, gets up, and then he's going to run up the door to get to the door handle, whether there's a lock there or not.
Love that. Absolutely. You shimmy in and scramble up the door. And the let's say, you know what, you're being very careful here. I will say on a 12 awareness, shit. How educated do we think Wenzel is?
Not.
Not
He eats
very.
rotten pigeon eggs.
Yeah, I mean, so do all weasels, right? At the end of the day, I
fresh
think
ones.
that that's fair. I think because you're so careful, you don't activate it, but you do see that there is some sort of motion detector inside this room. That like if something that is like either big enough or not like to the wall, like to the corners enough, it will turn on the lights in this building.
Mike, did we stop using the 1920s zoo because in the original, which Dave told us, it's 1920s zoo, which means motion detection would not be a thing for several years.
I can't remember.
But
were golf carts a thing back in
I
the
don't think
1920s?
golf carts were invented in the 1920s either. So
no, I think they were because you had electrical vehicles. They actually predate the gasoline engine.
I'm going to Google 1920s golf cart.
I am fairly sure that a 1920s golf cart can exist, but motion detection technology is not 1920s at all.
I just want you to know the website I found. The article is called "From Horses to Jetpacks: The History of the Golf Cart," which is the wildest title. It turns out, no, the golf cart of the 1920s was a horse. So no, Icon, we are not playing in the 1920s.
Okay.
Restored 1920s Model T replica golf cart. Ha!
No, it's a replica of a 1920s Model T, not a golf cart from the 1920s.
It says
I also
restored
saw that.
1920s Model T replica golf cart.
There's an image in this blog post that says the first golf cart was fueled by hay, and it's just a picture of a horse.
And the horse was just like, nay.
Nay.
Oh, it's not so much off. Dude,
Yeah.
from Wikipedia, I was not so much off. From Wikipedia, the first electric golf cart was custom made in 1932, so we're only 12 years away from a golf
they're
cart.
not going to be custom made for a zoo.
No, but like the first one was made in 1932, and if there was 1920, as Dave said, then we're only 12 years away. So I wasn't that far off from their existing electric golf carts.
So, needless to say, we are not playing in the 1920s.
Because remember, do you remember the first time we played and we all looked up old-timey gangster slang, and you were so mad at us because no one could use it correctly?
I still want that. We can still live in a world where it's modern day and you guys use 1920s gangster slang. Both of those can be true.
Yes, sure. So let's go to the joint shot before the chopper comes here and gives us a Chicago overcoat, everyone.
I love I my favorite part of running Zoo Mafia is how it's not for anybody but the people in the show.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
so no, there are motion detectors.
Okay, motion
Wenzel.
detectors. Fine.
Uh, is there a lock on the door?
There
From
is
the
a lock on
inside.
the door. There's like a deadbolt, a single deadbolt lock.
Wenzel!
And
Wenzel!
the motion detector points which direction?
It's one of those ones that's like it's like when you mount on like a wall and it just sees like 180 ish.
But is it on the opposite wall facing the door, or is it on the door wall facing?
It's on the door wall facing out.
Okay. In which case he's gonna turn the deadbolt, and like hang onto the door handle, because I'm assuming it's a handle rather than the round knob, to sort of unlatch it. And he leans his head around the door and says, "They've got a thingy here that sees things moving." As the door's slowly, constantly moving open.
Blast them.
Well, I like Tiny shows him, like points to himself. I'm this big. What do you want to do, boss? Like,
She's gonna
Tiny
peek
just
in.
states a fact.
She's gonna yeah. I'm big. She's gonna peek in and see if she can see the prize. The target.
You do. You see on the back wall, there's like two plate glass windows, and between the two plate glass windows is a beautiful rendition of a jungle full of beautifully plumaged birds.
Mm.
Wenzel drops to the ground and looks around, stands there by the door so it doesn't open anymore, and he looks around to Dima and says, Can you get to the seeing box and break it?
Dima
You have
can
to stay by the
attempt to
walls.
get to
You're smaller
seeing
than me.
box. Maybe it will not pick up tiny object.
It doesn't see me.
Maybe if I move
this
slowly and
big.
come up from underside.
I'm just thinking if it's like a pavilion that kind of has like a vaulted ceiling, most likely it's not registering the absolute top of the roof. So if you went through the air vents, you could maybe fly down from the top and not be seen. Because why would the motion sensor be
My
looking
question is, why
up?
would the motion sensor be calibrated to pick up the movement of something as tiny as a mouse? Because
Realistically, it's not like an alarm. It's the motion sensor to turn the lights on.
Wenzel hasn't told
It's
you
meant
that.
to like
He just told
if
you it's a
motion
seeing box.
happens, the lights turn on automatically.
Mm.
Dima is going
Make it
to. Boss, what are silly things, but okay. Dima is going to try to follow the boss's plans, but he peeks in and looks for, is there an air vent on the roof that near the motion sensor box?
There is an air vent on the roof that you can get through, but you will need to roll. I think probably the same thing as Wenzel just rolled. So a stand in the gaps, I think.
Mhm.
Go unnoticed.
Let's go. Nice.
Another critical.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Is that three
Perfect.
crits in a row?
That is a lot of crits. You guys are on fire for sure.
Mhm.
This is just despite how long it's taken us to get here because of silliness. You guys are crushing it with the rolls. You guys are absolutely flawless.
Silliness. This is a very serious game, Mike.
Yes,
Lord,
we have
I'm
been
so sorry.
very serious. Please get your shit together, Mike. Take
Everyone's
control.
taking the shenanigans very serious.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'll say is, Matt, describe to me how Dima gets into the grate, into the room, and up to the motion sensor without activating it.
Dima, the grate is not designed to. There's a little mesh behind the grate, but the grate itself is not designed to keep him out. So he just uses his feet to cut through the mesh that's meant to keep like animals out. It just walks in through the vent, and his little head sticks out in the vent next to the motion sensor, and he takes his blackjack, which just out of nowhere just bonks it.
Go ahead and roll me a bop.
Beep bop. Ooh.
Success with
Ooh.
consequences.
Success with
Ooh.
consequences. And a double. Okay, so a success with consequences and a double. So a double.
Poor
You
Arya.
get -1 forward, and you get to give someone a +1 forward.
I will give that to Tiny.
Okay, Tiny, you have a +1 forward. Dima, you have a -1 forward. Let's see here. So you do. You grab your blackjack and you bop this thing. And you see the whole plastic like little casing in front of the screen to sort of like dent in. And you see a little like spark. And the consequences is that once it's cracked open, you can see that every once in a while there's like a spark happens. And that's what you see. You see that there is still it's still a live wire. There is a spark happening, and it has the potential to do something going forward.
I see. The building's going to catch fire when we leave.
Could be. You never know. What is Augie and Tiny doing?
Tiny would be waiting for like the go signal because he's huge and there's no way, even to his mind, that he can sneak into a room with a motion detection unnoticed.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can do it.
I think I can tear this building apart, but not go in unnoticed.
She's going to push open the door with her snout and then slink in. And does nothing happens?
Nope.
Okay, and then she's going to press herself against the floor and she's going to like Mission Impossible across the floor.
Is there like a song you sing when you do it?
Yeah, the Mission Impossible theme.
I was trying to get you to sing.
Yeah, but it's off key, so it's like so you don't know what the actual song
but it's in
is.
Spanish.
Yeah.
There's just Spanish
Mission
guitar.
impossible. Mission impossible. I don't speak Spanish.
That's French. Impossible.
I don't speak Spanish. I said I don't speak Spanish. What do you want from me?
Actually, the Mission Impossible song in French would be
Yeah, that's what she does. She's like, and she like scurries across the floor.
No,
my face hurts.
yeah. Ha ha ha! No, children. En français. Ho 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 ho. While the boss is doing the best Mission Impossible theme ever, I think Tiny's gonna open the door and sort of stage whisper to Dima, "Everything good? We're clear." Dima, everything good? We're clear.
Dima is going to look at the sparking wire for a moment. Yes, we are clear.
Good. Tiny's just gonna walk completely normally, like across the chimney.
I think-
There's like doo, 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 doo.
A few like knuckles in, you pass over Augie. Like, because it's still like slow crawling.
Good going, boss.
Gonna go
Really like the energy, boss.
You said that the human like the mannequin of Mario of
Yes,
Mr.
it's
Lopez.
I mean,
what-
so it
He has
is just
clothes?
a mannequin in zookeeper clothing. It has no no facial features.
no, that's fine. But it has a outfit.
Yeah, it has a full-size human zookeeper outfit.
Yeah, she's gonna take the outfit
Okay.
of
Oh.
the mannequin.
I think I'm just gonna see Augie do that and then go over and squash the head. Like, I'm trying to be an ape. I'm an ape.
And then
Aggressive.
she's going to fold it up and then stick it in her bag.
Mhm.
And yeah, and then she's gonna go to the wall that has the poster on it. The
Okay.
Garden of Gilded Plumage.
Okay,
Mhm.
you make your way over to the poster on the wall, and you see like all printed media in a zoo. It is behind a piece of plexiglass that is bolted to the wall.
Ah. Hmm.
You want me to tear it open, boss? Just give it.
Bolted, you say? I do have safe cracking tools, so can I use the tools to undo the bolts?
I don't think like lock picks are gonna help you undo. You need a screwdriver, is what you need.
Well, safe cracking tools. It doesn't specify what type of tools they are.
Yes, but I don't think a regular sized Phillips head screwdriver is
What about a straight razor? Even
also
though
no.
it has a straight edge. I could like
Mm.
you know.
I like what you're going for here. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and roll. Oh,
Sly.
Committed caper seems to be the right one. But I'm gonna give you a -1 for the wrong tools. So just what that'll do is it'll cancel out your +1 forward. So just put your +1 forward down to 0, and then roll your slide.
roll Sly. 9.
All right, cool. So success with consequences. So you begin to get these out. You know,
She's like, Tiny, get me up there. And she will
Right, boss.
yeah.
and she like goes up and is like and she's trying to
Tell me if you just want me to rip it out of the wall, boss.
I also think you make that sound too.
Yeah.
Every time
that's
you
her
do it.
concentration sound.
You know that you're going to be able to get this out. It's just going to take you some time. It's going to take you a few minutes to get each of these bolts out of the wall with a straight razor.
Mike,
Yes.
can I, as soon as Augie gets the bolt enough out so I can get a grip, can I try to just take the bolt and just fucking rip it out to hurry up the process?
Or
Yeah,
just
let me
turn
see.
it with your actual fingers.
No, I'm I'm just gonna use raw strength. They're gonna, as soon as I can get a grip on it, just gonna pull it straight out of the socket.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me not Augie. I'm looking at Tim. Go ahead, let me see here. You got it, boss. Yeah. No, that doesn't apply. That's that. Yeah, just go ahead and roll me what is it, a bop? Go ahead and roll me bop.
Right. How do I roll things? I don't remember. It was so long
You
ago.
click on the top left, you click on bop. Or you click on so bop is wild, so you just click on wild.
Right, I just click on wild. Okay. Wild, go.
Holy shit!
Oh!
Dragon wins the roll of the day.
I am the master of shitty rolls.
Oh,
Wow,
Can we also
we've
point out
never
that
seen that
triple is
before.
spelled wrong?
failure.
That's a failure and
spelled with
a trip of the bill.
Jesus.
It's actually
Bro,
it's
this
actually
is
in
a
French.
marker.
It's a tripel.
You know what? You know what? This never happens to me. It's just the screws are too small.
Yeah.
Not only do you, you lose a marker.
Yeah, you lose a marker
There's a
on this
marker.
one. So you lose a marker. And I think what happens on a full-on failure. I think you see like Augie get this thing done, and you're like, I got it, boss. You reach up, stick your gorilla fingers in there, and you begin to yank on this thing. And you yank so hard with all that gorilla strength that you actually snap the corner of the plexiglass off, but just the corner. It doesn't rip the whole part of it out. So it breaks the plexiglass. But you were going with the amount of force that like you had to like kind of plant your feet against the wall and pull. So when that snaps and you weren't ready for it, you go ass over tea kettle and start like rolling backwards, Donkey Kong style. And Augie is like because you snapped the piece that Augie was working on. So you start rolling. Augie kind of goes with you. You're both like, ba 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 ba. And I will say, on a complete and total failure, with triples, Dima, you see the spark like go off again, and then you see just for a split second the little red light that was inside the sensor just bloop bloop turn off then on, and in the second that it turns on, boom, all the lights turn on in this room. What is everyone doing?
Sorry, boss. I don't know my own strength. I didn't mean that to happen.
Try to look out to see if the zookeeper has been alerted.
Yeah. Go ahead and put your peepers to the test.
Here's the work. Good old awareness. Success with consequences.
Success with consequences and a double. So success with consequences, you get -1 forward. You get to give a +1 forward.
Tiny.
Okay. The best thing is Tiny had like a +2 forward on that.
Yep, I did.
Jesus.
Yes.
Tiny has +2 in wild and a +2 forward. Which is the only reason why he got a 6. Which is wild, absolutely wild. Yeah, so you kind of fly out and out of the door for a second, and you see that Zookeeper Mario Lopez has absolutely seen that the lights is turned on, and you see the flashlight just sort of like going up and down as he is running towards that building.
Boss, we've been made. He's coming.
Oh no. Okay, so one corner of the thing is gone, and it's like a triangle. So that means the bolt on one corner is gone. Is there any way to like maneuver the poster and slide it out?
Yeah, you want to try to like shimmy the poster out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that feels like a slide to me. Actually, you know what? That sounds like a precision.
Oh yes, I agree.
So that's roll me precision.
And before I do that, I'm gonna toss the bag of owl pellets to Wenzel. It's like, use these if you need to.
Okay. Actually,
against Lopez.
Let me double check something.
No.
I think I want to try then when we've done this. I have an idea.
No.
It's not only me. Come, let my failure embrace you.
We're having a time, guys. All those crits are coming back in spades.
Hold on. I have. It's all about timing. You keep your composure even when the most volatile situations. Roll plus awareness. Can I use that? I guess, or can I use a marker to re-roll that?
Yeah, let me double check the marker.
You could use a marker for a success, it says.
It does say that.
Create a success.
Yeah, create a success. Players can spend a marker for the following effects. Create a success. Yeah, if you want to spend a marker, you can turn your failure into a success.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an idea I want to try, Mike.
Okay.
Tiny is gonna. This is all finagly small stuff. Small animals can do small stuff like screws and stupid posters. Tiny's a gorilla. He's great with big stuff. And this is an educational center, so there has to be a trash bag in here, like a big one. And he's gonna grab that one, and he's gonna go outside, and he's gonna try to distract the groundskeeper, Zookeeper Lopez, by throwing it across the whole zoo to make a big sound somewhere else. I'm not doing precision. I'm doing fucking far away. Anything goes, just so he's distracted by a huge noise somewhere else that's not here. Bio's time. Okay. That's his idea. This is definitely Tiny Tim's idea.
I love the idea. However, and I want to see this happen mostly because it won't work. But let me paint the picture so I can explain why. Dima just and in Tiny's defense, Dima only said the zookeeper's coming. So if Tiny did this, what you would see is Mario Lopez just fully running and looking at the education center. So if you, a big ass gorilla, walked out of the education center and threw something, in no world would he go to the something you threw. He'd be like, "Oh shit, a gorilla out of its enclosure!"
He's like,
Fuck.
like Donkey Kong throwing it, and then
So I need the visual of that, but I don't think it would succeed. I think the panic of there being a gorilla fully out like out in the wild would be the concern here.
but you do have a gorilla-sized hood, which is a black pillowcase.
I'll take the
like sack him like a
because Jorge, the educational house, said that it's completely fine to be in the educational center if you have a hood on, and then you can't go from there.
You know what, Iquin? I take back everything I said. I take back everything I said. Go ahead and roll me commit caper.
Can I please use my violence there, because I'm going for strength and not in any way a sly doing a crime. I'm doing put a bag on my head and throw a garbage can as hard as I can across the zoo.
So the question isn't your ability to throw it; it's your ability to cause a distraction. And I think
Right.
That's guile. That's guile. That's like lying. Like that's like a distraction. So I think it's going to be sly. But
Okay.
you do have a +1.
I do have a +1. Hey!
The success.
He's like, "What's over there?" And then he
Crazy.
throws the thing.
Hey, I have a hood on. The zookeeper doesn't know it's me.
Success with consequences is crazy.
And Jorge, the educational owl, said if you have a hood on, you're completely fine to be in the educational center.
Yeah, that is true.
Fucking god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her hood on, like a nightcap, like an old timey nightcap.
You come out of the place, you grab the trash can, you chuck it as far as you possibly can, and you realize that
Also, remember, I have a hood on, so I have no idea where. Like, I can't aim. I'm just throwing it randomly.
Okay, so Dima, you're outside because you flew up and you saw this happening. Underneath you, there comes Tiny, trash can, black pillowcase on his head, chucks a trash can, just yeets it into nowhere. You see zookeeper Mario Lopez stop in his tracks, look, and just go, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" And you see him turn and run to a small little like shack, and he throws open the shack door and heads into the shack. A few seconds later, you hear a pop, and then several of the zoo lights turn on. But in the meantime, Mario Lopez is inside of a shack, just definitely
Quick.
distracted.
Just break the thing and grab the poster and let's go.
Yeah, she's like, and she's like trying to pull it up, and then she's like, she's rolling it.
Song.
She's rolling it as she's like pulling it out of the little slot.
Tiny's
Wenzel,
gonna grab the hood out and then run for the cart after he throw the garbage can.
Wenzel, what pray tell are you doing?
Wenzel was told to use the owl pellets. So he ate one of them and then runs around the room, knocking as many things off of the walls and off of the counters as he can to make as big a mess in this room as he can.
Wenzel, go ahead and roll me a wild. Go ahead and roll me a bop. Or roll me wild.
A bop. Do I have anything that makes me not roll bop? No. Cool. Wild. Success with consequences.
Awesome. So you begin to just go apeshit. You begin just like a cat at 2 a.m. just running on things, knocking it down. And what I will say, Wenzel, the consequences, you begin to do all this to whatever the inspiration or idea behind this was. Only Wenzel knows. But at some point on one of your laps around, Wenzel, you see that there is a snack center with just like bags of like kids snacks. There are bags of like goldfish, crackers, chips, gummy snacks.
I feel like it's in a basket, like one of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
He slides and he grabs that basket, and his goal now is to get that home.
Okay.
He's gonna.
So you do like a lap or two of just destruction, and then you just like skid into the basket, and then just fucking leave. Okay.
He's off.
Tiny is getting the car. Dima is pulling lookout. Augie, you have slowly inched this thing out of the corner as best not to rip it. You all exit the education center as let me see here, Tiny. As Tiny gets the golf cart started.
Yeah, like she's got it on her shoulder, like
let's go, boss.
and so she's like, start the car, and she's got this
it's started, boss. It started.
And she's gonna run.
Let's go ahead and have you roll to get the fuck out of there. I think get out of a jam, Tiny. Get out of a jam to get out of here.
Moxie, get out of a jam, Moxie. Okay. There we go, Moxie. Success with consequences.
So just a success with consequences. So you begin
And an enemy boss. Just saying.
The enemy boss only counts for when there's doubles.
Chris, whose fucking side are you on here?
The side of mayhem, Iquin. The side of mayhem.
Good man.
So here's what happens, right? Is you scream out of there, going, 10 miles an hour at an obscene amount of speed. As you race off on your 6-speed golf cart, that's definitely not a 1920s horse, and you make your way around. All of the zoo lights are on, like all the emergency lighting in the zoo are on. So you just see like a bunch of the animals, right? You hear them being like, making animal sound, or you hear them like yelling, like, oh, or some of them are warning you, some of them are like cussing you out. Meanwhile, exiting the electrical shack is Mario Lopez, who just hears like, apes on the cage be like, oh, 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 just like yelling as he sees a golf cart just off into nowhere.
Yeah.
Mario calls for backup on his radio as you abscond into the night with this on. Obviously, all the lights are on. Everyone can see you. So the consequences are everyone knows that you're on this job. There's no way to hide from this job. Mario has called for backup. You guys are racing toward. Are you going to the heavy petting zoo? You see that there's animals in the cages that are like slowly like it's like a what do you call it? What the hell are the illegal bars called?
Speakeasy.
Anyway, a speakeasy. It's like a speakeasy when they're getting raided. So everyone's like, "Oh, the fuzz!" and they're like moving signs and like hiding things behind like trees and like pulling the canopy and the aviary down.
So, Mike, I'm imagining this zoo is in the size that you can be in two places and don't have line of sight across it.
Oh yeah, of course. It's a big zoo.
Yeah, so Tiny's like very stressed out, not so smart mind is that we just need to be where the zookeeper is not. So wherever is the opposite side of the zoo, even if it's enemy territory, that's where Tiny's driving for, as far as away from the immediate threat as he can go. Just, reflexes completely stressed out.
Okay. So Tiny is driving as fast as he can in a direction away from Mario. What is everyone else doing?
Yeah, so what's this? It's all about the timing. You keep your composure in even the most volatile situations. So it's like, can I gain, because he said he's panicked, so can I give him some instructions about where to go?
So it's all about timing is like a buff, right?
Yeah.
So you can roll that, and you can you'll on a 7 through 9 you'll give an ally a +1 forward. So unfortunately on a 10 it only helps you. But if you want to try that to like help him get back on track, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, to find an appropriate place to park.
Yep. Go ahead and roll plus awareness.
What do you mean plus awareness?
So just it's click the button
Okay.
for awareness.
Failure. Damn it. Come on.
So roll is you roll the dice, and plus awareness is plus your awareness. So it's you roll the 3d6
Oh,
plus
I
your
see.
awareness.
Okay.
On a 6, you misread the situation and you gain a -1 forward. So basically what happens is you start trying to give him directions, and then like you get more frantic as you're giving him directions. It's like and you're like sliding around inside the compartment.
Yeah, I use the M word, monkey.
Yeah.
Head towards the monkey enclosure.
Monkey!
So you get a -1 forward, Augie, as you are now also anxious and stressed about where it's going.
And we're just
Wenzel,
like yelling at each other.
yeah.
Like, gibber.
Wenzel and Dima, what are you doing?
Dima is just he is going to just fly away. He'll meet back with the group later.
Okay.
Wenzel has his loot. He's lost the lift.
Does Wenzel leave too?
Yeah, he got his new loot and he's off.
Okay, great. I think that's what it is. Is Augie, you're like, you gotta go that way, you gotta get us out of here. And then you like look around and realize it's only the two of you.
Yeah.
The rest of your crew has fucked off.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's just the two of us, Tiny. It's just, and she like got him by the It's just the two of us.
I'm not a monkey.
Tiny, go ahead and make me another Moxie.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm built for strength, not being like
okay.
Whatever.
Here's what happens. I think you have a +1 in Moxie, which is only one less than you have in.
Okay, fine. Yes, but it makes a big difference. See, failure.
No, that's true. A 7 would have been a success of the consequence.
Yes.
The +1,
Yes.
you know. So I think here's what happens, right? Is you're just trying to you have an idea in your head. You're trying to get away from Mario Lopez. And what a sentence. And Augie is telling you directions which are sometimes conflicting with themselves and sometimes conflicting with your directions. And I think what ends up happening is you drive the cart into something. So you crash the golf cart, and I think that it is at least temporarily beyond function. Like you crash the thing and get like stuck
into the hot
in
dog
an enclosure. You get it stuck in like one of the food kiosks that's there overnight, and just like, ugh. Oh, you know what it is? You get it stuck in the gift, one of like those like pop-up gift shops, right? So there's like the metal grate that comes down. That's like kind of like the corrugated grate, and you drive directly into one of those things, and the gate like bends, but the golf cart is fully stuck in the gift shop. And now the two of you have to flee on foot.
and then stuff
Boss,
fall on us from the
Boss, it's stuck. It's stuck. The flatfoot is coming. Bail, bail. And he starts just climb and just grab things and just gets out of there, like completely ape style, just climbing out.
Yeah, she's got the poster on her shoulder, like a bazooka, and she's just like hoofing it in some direction.
Both of you roll me a Moxie.
Because now I'm assuming we have no idea where the hell we are.
I think like collectively you know where you are in the zoo. It's just you ended up nowhere near your house or where you need to drop on the aviary.
I am gone.
Yeah, you see, so Tiny's like, we gotta chase it, and just like gets out and just starts going, full gorilla through, and then like Augie, you're like trying to keep up, and you just see like, boom, he just like grabs turf and just launches himself forward, and he is gone, and you
I have to go to ground.
yeah, you are fully a failure with a 2. So failure with a double, you get 1 XP, and you get -1 forward.
Ugh.
Yeah, you start running after where Tiny went, and then you see more light coming from behind you, and you see Mario Lopez, and let me see, what was her name? Marla. You see Zookeeper Marla. Both of them are running towards you with their flashlights.
They see me?
One of them has a walkie-talkie, and they are chasing you through the park.
And she's like that's a chitter from like a raccoon, and she like books it like into the foliage, and she's trying to make her way off the beaten path, as it were, back towards Vito Vane's enclosure.
Yeah.
Bring the heat to our client. Excellent.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll me. I think it's Moxie again.
Could Dima just be flying above with a flare in his hands, just waiting for a moment to drop it and distract the zookeepers with it?
That'd be funny.
Oh my god!
God damn, G.
Can I do that?
So yours. Well, wait a second. So G, you're running. Or so Augie's running, right? And you dip in one direction, and then like out of the corner of your eye, you see the other zookeeper, Marla, throw something. And as you're like trying to like turn, like there's some of that slow motion as you like start to skid, and you get whacked by whatever the hell she threw at you. And then she's like, "God damn raccoons, get out of the stew!" And she like chucks something at you, and so you get you get hit.
She's like, "This is nice now!"
And you're gonna take 1 point of damage as you get whacked in the side by what looks to be like a rock. She just chucked at you.
You just threw a freaking rock at me. All right, I'm gonna attack Marla.
You're gonna attack Marla?
Yeah.
You just said?
I don't think you can attack the zookeeper.
She's a raccoon.
I also have a 357 revolver. Can I?
No, I don't think.
I don't think you can shoot at the whole point is to not let the zookeepers see you do people stuff.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's fine.
That poster is as good as gone now.
No, she's not letting go of that poster.
Do you try to continue running, or do you try to attack them?
No, if I can't attack them, then unless I'm just attacking them using like raccoon shit.
And you'd use Bop, so you use Wild.
What's my Wild score? 0.
You could try to hide, like slip away.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Fuck.
Do like a sly. So roll me like commit a caper or a sly.
Yeah, you're a raccoon. Of course you can hide and slip away.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hide. Yeah. Come on, roll 20. Help me out here. There we go.
Success with consequences. Okay. So honestly, with consequences, you slip away. You have the beautiful piece of art. The rest of your crew has gotten away. You slip away into the bushes, and you can hear the two zookeepers like, "Oh, where did it go? Where's that damn raccoon? Was it wearing a hat? That's crazy." As they're talking, you get away successfully, but the consequence is that all of you collectively are going to have to let the heat die down before you can return the stolen painting to Don Vito Vane.
Okay.
So it may take hours to the rest of the day before the heat dies down, as there is a huge mess inside the education center. Someone is pretty sure they saw a gorilla that escaped its enclosure, but when they do the head count, it seems like all gorillas are in there. So maybe a psyche val or something needs to happen on one of the zookeepers. There's broken equipment inside the education room. Somehow a golf cart crashed into
Gorilla
gift
stuffing.
shop. So you guys are out a golf cart now.
Damn it!
Oh.
No, come on.
A true tragedy. A true tragedy.
I blame
This
Chris.
has been a rough. This has been a rough episode.
Next episode, my pure and only goal for next episode is gonna get that golf cart in functional state again.
Okay, you got to get it again because the
Raccoon.
Zuki was taken away.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna steal
really
myself
good at
another
laying
6-gear
low.
golf cart.
I'm really good at laying low, so
Yeah, clearly as seen by
Yeah.
the dice today.
Yeah.
So all of you abscond to your various enclosures. Wenzel, the question I have for you is, how do you hide your basket of children's snacks from the other weasels?
He doesn't. Mike, he trades them. These are currency that he is trading with pigeons.
For their eggs?
Ooh. For their
Okay.
children, their unborn children.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. These are city pigeons, Augie. So it's believable.
And bear in mind, it's going to be the worst of the worst that are going to be willing to trade them.
Yeah,
Which are
yeah.
Wenzel's fences. That's who he deals with.
These aren't good pigeons.
Maybe some seagulls,
Mm.
Uh,
This
city
this
pigeon
whole
eggs are the best.
Unless Wenzel has
White trash
standards.
pigeons.
the whole pigeon vice
as
is
a
just
standard.
the whole pigeon department is just a vice department to try to keep track of pigeon eggs from weasels.
Yeah, and I think Augie's way of what's the word? Like getting around the heat is that she climbs a tree and she's using the tree. It's in the trees to get around the zoo. So she's now she's true Mission Impossible. Like she's got the poster and she's creeping over top all the zookeepers, and then she's going from branch to branch and going from tree to tree. And it takes her all day to get past back to the appropriate location.
Absolutely. And you see that all the animals in the zoo have gone back to normal. Like everything has changed.
Can you just remind me what the theme song was, G?
Mission Impossible with the French accent.
In Spanish, if you could.
Yeah.
But the French version was so much better. Can we hear the French version instead?
And then she,
Oh God.
Le- and she uses the poster as what do you call it? When you slide, she slides down a long branch holding the poster over it.
God damn it. That's perfect. That's perfect. And I think that is exactly where we end this session of Zoo Mafia. The
Might be the most
wild-
chaotic session we've had of Zoo Mafia.
This is arguably the most chaotic.
I
just
love
send
it.
this-
I love everything about this.
Chaos is great.
I'm gonna
But we made-
send this to Melissa.
We're made. We're made now. That was the promise. We're a made crew.
The promise was if you keep it quiet and without violence, you'll be made.
We kept it quiet. Without violence.
They don't know what we're- they
It wasn't
don't
that much.
know. They don't know what we were stealing. It could
It
have
was
been
not that.
anything.
It was not that much violence. We didn't have violence against anyone living. Only random things violence. That
I do
can't
think
count.
I do think the last one shot you guys did was you were in was it the gala where you guys were in with the humans? Yeah. What a wild time.
Or when when we stole the
wild
lizard eye, then I had the poop bomb.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it for our Patreon one shot of Zoo Mafia. If you like this one, go watch the rest of them. They're all on YouTube. Go check it out. It's a fun time. And while you're there, like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. But that's it from us. Let's go around, do our introduction so we can get the hell out of here and do our after show. If you want access to our after shows for this show and all the other shows, go check it out over on our Patreon, link in the description down below. While you're down there, join us in the Discord, be a part of the community, be a part of the conversation. Let's see. The least troublemaking animal today. Chris, you're first. Who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And what are you up to?
You can't find me anywhere. I'm either here or the soon to be Patreon campaign. That's it.
Soon to be
No
Patreon
rules.
campaign. Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
I think in least chaotic order, Matt would be next.
I'm at or D. You'll find me here in the Patreon one shots and the Patreon campaign, which will be coming out soon.
Yes, TM. soon.
Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah.
Trademark.
There will be. So I will say this about because there's another person also here in that same that same campaign. But regardless of when it comes out, we are doing world building for that. That will be exclusive to our Patreon. So if you want to see some world building where the players and myself, the GM, help build the world we're going to be playing in, check it out over on our Patreon. Next up this is a hard one to pick. Who among the last two was the least chaotic? I
think it has to
I
be me.
feel like it was Augie. I feel like Augie is the third least chaotic. So G,
Yeah.
who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Hi. You can find me modding for the regular streams during the week. And then tomorrow we should have Mundus Novus returning for our penultimate episode for Arc 3. Yes.
Yes.
Arc 3, yeah. And then for the one shots, and then for February, I think for our what we were just talking about our world building for the Patreon content, for the new Patreon campaign, and in the Discord all the time.
Hell yeah. And last but most chaotic, Iquin, who are you? Where can we find you? And what are you up to?
I'm the winner. I want to thank my mom, these animals, Gorilla Jesus, for this award. I am Iquin. I am the very friendly Swedish gorilla. Hangs around here. You can find me in the Discord. I run the Mastodon, so you can toot at me, toot at Mike, and he will answer you. I tried it today, and he also promised me to fire the guy who mistyped my name. So,
Same guy.
yeah, the same guy. All the typos, one guy.
Yeah.
I also run some off-stream games from mostly Call of Cthulhu. And if you go to the Discord, which is Mike's Discord, and you look in the looking for group, whenever I have time next, because I have some actual adventures that I was going to pitch, and you can find me there as well. Maybe play, maybe die, maybe survive.
Maybe have one of your friends and fellow characters kill you.
Might be. Fun.
Yeah.
Looking at two people in this chat.
Always blame
fuckers. So
I've never killed one of your characters, Mike. I tried.
You tried.
I tried.
You
tried
hard as hell.
Really
yeah.
hard.
You got possessed and killed me. And then Chris spent the entire time trying to kill me.
Trying to kill you, yeah.
Yeah.
We just succeeded.
That's it for this one shot. I hope you guys enjoyed this as nearly as much as we did. I don't think it's possible to have enjoyed it more. That's it from us. We'll see you guys next time. So all of us see you guys. Bye.
See you later.